Welcome to Women Talk. I'm Joyce. It's been said that women talk about everything, anything, anytime, and anywhere. Two women were having a pedicure, and they began conversing about activities they participated in prior to retiring. Their discussions range from dancing, collecting pet rocks, remember that?
Yeah.
Book clubs, cooking, music, traveling, religious and community events. By the time one finished their pedicure, they both knew what years each one was involved in what activities, when they participated in these activities, who in their families were involved with them. They even knew how and where each one of them met their spouses. Welcome to Women Talk. Today's guests are seniors who have redefined what it means to be active and vibrant while aging. Let's meet them. Carol, tell us about yourself.
Well, hello, Joyce. I'm Carol Denise Taylor,
Okay.
and I have two children. One is deceased, the male, and a daughter.
hear that.
I have 7 grandchildren.
Okay.
Okay. And then I have 3 great-grandchildren.
Okay. Very nice. Okay.
Okay. And my husband,
Okay.
of December 26th, it'll be 54 years.
Oh, wonderful.
Gordon T.
Oh,
T standing for Thurman. Gordon Thurman Taylor.
okay. Let's hear from Barbara.
Hi, Joyce.
Hi,
Hi,
Barbara.
Carol. What's your name again?
Jen.
I know all these ladies because I'm in the chorus with them.
Okay.
And Carol is our chorus director.
Okay.
I have a husband, and I had a son, unfortunately. He was taken by a drunk driver.
My condolences.
Anyway, life goes on. I believe that regardless of what's going on in your life, we are here for a reason. We all are here because we have things to do. We have a purpose. We all have friends, especially going to the senior center. The senior center is fabulous. Amy is fabulous. She gets the best shows and
Okay.
programs that you could have, and everybody seems friendly. I have a couple girlfriends. Each one has 3 sons. So I like to hear about their sons.
Okay.
And it warms my heart. And it's exciting to hear how they're traveling all around the world. I mean, I did travel a little to Nicaragua a lot, but that all ended because we just don't want to fly anymore. But I do like hearing the adventures of my girlfriend's sons. One of them goes everywhere. He works for an Asian pharmaceutical company, and he does other things as well.
Okay.
So that keeps me
Before you
going.
start, let me get Janice in here, and then we can come back to you. Come on, Janice. Sit there quietly.
I'm from North Carolina.
Okay.
I relocated from North Carolina to New Jersey. Maybe 13 years ago, I came here and I got married. I'm a widow right now. My husband, I married him in 2010. I have 2 daughters and 1 son. Son, Jeffrey Craig, Ivy, Alicia, Simone, Ivy, my second daughter, and my daughter in Atlanta, Katrina, Ivy. Along the way, I brought them here, and they was raised here. They went to school here and everything. But I take them back to North Carolina every now and then to visit their aunts and uncles. But when they get there, they say, when are we going back to New Jersey? I said, well, you know what? You're with me, because I'm ready to go back as quick as you were ready to go back. I liked it, my hometown, but I came to New Jersey. I lived in Irvington. In Irvington for years.
Okay.
My children graduated from the high school in Irvington, New Jersey. I moved from Irvington to New Jersey to Piscataway. And after I got out here in Piscataway, I've been in Piscataway for about 13 years. I moved to Piscataway. My daughter put my name on the Edgewood property. She put my name on that list. And when I moved into Edgewood property, I was the 7th person to go in the building that I'm living in now.
Wow.
And the building that I live in is gorgeous. I go into this place, I look at the apartment, I look at the kitchen. They have the stove, microwave. You don't have to bring nothing into this building but your bedroom and your living room.
Okay.
And I opened up the closet, there was a washer and dryer. I said, oh, I don't have to go to the laundromat no more. From then, I've been enjoying where I'm at, and the place that I'm living at, it's just amazing. The leasing office, I've learned all the ladies that work there, when they have gatherings and just to come together for the
Okay.
tenants to meet each other. And the people don't come out, maybe 10 or 12 people out of the whole building that I live in. The folks don't show up, they serve you. I'm like, you know, how can you live in a place and not come to
You know, I don't want to cut any of you ladies off because y'all have so much to say. But, you know, I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm just listening to
Get
all
started.
these fascinations, these stories that you're giving me. Where she's living, she can call her family by name. I can barely say you child, okay? So, and I only got 3 children. And that's what I say, you child. But I think that all of these ladies, including myself, we all fall into the baby boomer category because that's what they call
How
us.
about
And
that?
we love talking, right?
I know.
And so the boomers, you guys survived the 60s, which was the space age, if you remember. Then there was the pop art culture, and then there was the civil rights movement, and then there was the Vietnam War. And raging politics at the time. So we're kind of used to all what's going on today, right? These are just a few.
Yes.
Then they completed, you guys made it through the 80s with the neon colors. Remember MTV TV?
Yes.
Yeah.
The Cold War,
Yes.
music, slang, big hair. Everybody was wearing all kinds of big hair, okay? Technology and cybercrime started to come up. And that just prepared you guys for the 90s and the present. And a cultural shift took place.
Yeah.
We thought we had technical problems, but then we had technical globalization, and boom, did we have real cybercrimes. The music, hip hop, punk rock, heavy metal, all the genres were affected back in the 90s, okay? And then, how many of you had a VHS player?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay? And then that was outdated by CDs.
Yes.
And what were the other ones? The DVDs.
DVD.
Still got some of them.
And
then, and cassettes. Thank you, Carol. And then, thank God, It's Friday was the term that was coined back then. Who would have known? I thought that was around for years. But now we are in 2000, the 21st century. Let's talk about what y'all are doing now, because I'm hearing it, but I heard Barbara say you guys are part of the chorus and Carol is a director.
Yes.
What made you decide to do that, Carol?
Music.
Okay.
Music, and also, I'm going to have to say the Lord.
Okay.
Okay? I am in ministry, and I sang for 40 years with my church choir.
Okay.
And let me tell you a little story here. When I was in high school, I joined the Glee Club, and they said, "You can't keep a tune. You're out." I tried a talent show with 2 other girls. No, you couldn't keep a tune. You're out. Wow. But when I joined the choir, there was an anointed minister of music. and she taught us all how to sing.
Okay.
And so I sang.
Okay.
And I love music,
Yeah.
totally and completely, all genres of music. So my husband said, okay, I'm going to take you out, and we're going to get you a Christmas present. This was in 2014.
Okay.
Okay. So he said, I'm going to take you to the mall. So I said, no, we're going to stop right here. Sam Ash.
The music place, I call it.
music
The
place.
music place.
And that's where I got my first DJ equipment. I
Okay.
am not only a director of the Piscataway African American Senior Club, Chorus, and Friends, but I'm also a DJ. And if you remember, at your birthday
He sure
party,
did.
that was my first DJ assignment.
Oh, okay.
about that?
Okay. It makes me
At
feel good. I
Joyce's.
was number one.
Yeah, that's right.
Still are.
Okay. All right. All right. All right.
So now I do both, and
Okay.
I also have a ministry where I have a team that I take to a nursing facility in Mountainside, and I do the whole service.
Oh, wonderful.
And
okay.
we do the music from karaoke because they love the karaoke. We do the music there. I do the sermon and everything else that goes along
Okay.
with service.
Okay. Barbara, what got you into singing and music?
Well, I was in the choir. I was in a choir when I went to Catholic school, and then I was in a glee club in high school. And I was at the senior center, and someone told me to go speak to a lady, asking her if she knew Barbara Green. I still haven't seen a lady anymore. So anyway, this lady I was talking to, her name was Lorraine Jackson. So she left, I went with her, and she invited me to come into Carol's chorus, but I didn't know that's what it was. I got to know Carol, love Carol, and I've been at the chorus. And I also go to Kara's group, who does Raise of the Dorm.
Okay.
It's really an incredible book. It's almost a little like the Bible because there's many verses taken from the Bible.
Okay.
And I have to go to the senior center and have a good time. So I go 3 days a week. Friday I go to karaoke. And you know what's so good about it is each place has a different group of people. So it's just such fun to know all these people that I've met there. And I have to go out because my husband is always doing projects. He just put a shed up.
Okay.
It's amazing how he did that. Cleaned all the green stuff in the backyard. He put these big 95-pound bricks down. Then he puts, it's like a puzzle it was. It was a puzzle. He took all these stainless or whatever they are, I don't know, some kind of terrible material, and he put them together. It was like a puzzle. Then he put the roof on. I kept going to watch and see what he was going to do. And then the doors. And then the reason he put everything down first was he said if it rains, I could pick it up because he has to level. He leveled it first before he put the blocks down. But then he put the blocks down, and there were some that weren't leveled. So he picked them up and put sand under it. 95 pounds.
Oh.
So I says, well, I guess you could pick me up. I'm not much more than that. He says, no, you're too fragile. You're a flower. Okay.
Wow. Okay. Janice, what made you get into the chorus? I'm sitting here with all these chorus folks.
Well, I was raised in the church all
Okay.
my life. My mom learned to play the piano, never took music.
Wow.
She could play a song by ear. If you could sing it, she could play it. And I had two sisters, two sisters, a brother, and myself. And we used to go out singing. My maiden name was Pitt. We were called the Pitt family. We would sing at churches. They would invite us to churches as when they give their anniversary, they have it
Yeah.
have a guest choir. They would invite the Pitt family to come in to be their guest choir. My mother did that all the time, and since I left home and come to Jersey, I've joined the church in Newark, and I was singing in the choir there. I sung there until I moved to Piscataway. I'm trying to find a church right now where I can go and sing in the
And
choir
sing.
again. But I'm here with Carol, and I sing songs in her choir, and I love singing. But sometime maybe I'll be able to make my album.
Oh, she's big time. She's big time.
But I enjoy singing. I really
Okay.
enjoy.
Yeah, you know what? I enjoy singing. I sing all the time. I sing. People hear me when I'm coming in the center because I'm always singing.
okay.
And they go, oh, that must be Joyce. But I've always enjoyed singing. And I remember the first time I actually sang in front of folks was in France.
Ooh.
I had gone with a group,
Okay.
and we got to France, and I must have been around 16 or 17. And there was a wedding going on in the hotel. And of course, when people see folks come from another country, we just busted in and went on into the, I guess it was the reception. And someone said, do you want to sing Michael Rolled the Boat Ashore? Remember that old song?
Yes.
And so I said to some friends, let's go and sing Michael Rolled the Boat Ashore. And we got on the stage. And we started singing. And first time I ever did something like that, but I recognized I love being in front of people, singing, talking, whatever, anything to make friends.
Right.
Because you know what, people, one of the things that they don't do as much today, and I know we did it, was we tend to talk to everybody. That's what made me think of Women Talk. Yeah, we meet folks and we just start talking. We don't think about culture, color, who, man. We just start chatting, okay?
Exactly.
And can talk up a storm and learn so much about people.
That's true.
Okay?
That's true.
I learned today was National, what did I say? Family Day. And so, when you start to have a group, everybody becomes your family.
Right. Yeah.
Right.
When you work with groups, and you believe how you extend yourself,
Yeah.
and you start to do little small things and go, oh, I know her. Oh, she's a good friend of mine. You might not have known that person,
That's true.
but for a short amount of time. But you'd be surprised. And one of the biggest things that I found that has happened here in Piscataway, and particularly at the Senior Center,
Yeah.
don't we get to make a lot of friends,
Yeah.
We really do.
Oh, yeah.
okay? Where we never thought we'd make friends before. Never thought we'd meet people,
It's true.
okay? And that's why I asked what made you guys get involved in the chorus. Because there's so many things you can get involved in,
Right.
okay? And Barbara just said she's also part of Raise the Dawn. And there's so many things going on in the Senior Center that keep people active. And that's why I said you guys are the vibrant folks. And so that we don't have to sit home and do nothing. Did you ever think you would have to get to retirement and sit home and do nothing?
I never did
Oh,
nothing.
never did.
Oh, never did nothing.
Never. Okay.
I wouldn't have never did that because I had a mother. She lived to be 92 years old. She kept her mind. She didn't never stay home. She would go somewhere every day. At that time, they didn't. I'm sure they had the centers, but she had her own center. She would go, and she kept herself.
And they walked.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
We didn't have all this transportation that we have now. They
Right.
walked. I remember
Right.
walking.
It's true.
Okay.
Yeah. Keep-
Now we pop ourselves in a car or pop ourselves on these little things we ride around. I see people riding on like we can't do without it, but that's not how we grew up, and that's not how our parents grew
Right.
up. They walked. Okay.
And even in the singing, with all of us singing, it's good therapy and it's good rehab.
Yes.
It's
Yeah.
excellent rehab and excellent therapy. And I always tell people, look, if you have a voice, if you can talk, you can sing. Because I could talk, I had a voice. They said you're out of the Glee Club because you can't sing. But that's not true.
Okay.
We think positive. We think optimistically.
Yep.
Okay? And we can do all things
Yep.
through God who strengthens us.
Yes.
Okay? So we sing and we enjoy it. As a matter of fact, we've been doing this now since 2016. And, wow. Okay? And each year we do at least anywhere between 4 to 6 concerts
Okay.
for the Piscataway Senior Citizen Center.
Okay.
And we have a concert coming up tomorrow
Tomorrow.
at Parker Stonegate
You know, I don't know the second name. All I know is Parker Rehab or.
Right.
Yeah, it's this assistive living
Yeah.
area, Stonegate.
Right.
Okay, so we're doing a concert there. Anywhere from 10 to 12 songs we will
See?
do
Okay.
with almost 20 people in our chorus.
Okay.
Okay, and and it's going to be from 2 to 3 at Parker. But that's going to be, I believe it's our 5th concert for this year.
That's nice. That's nice. That's nice.
And we rehearse every Tuesday, except for on days when we can't rehearse on a Tuesday. But we rehearse every Tuesday, and everybody is having fun.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we do.
Yep.
And it's
Yep.
great
Yep.
therapy. I have to repeat that.
Yeah. It
And
is great.
Joyce, you sang. Why don't you join us?
No, because I couldn't stay in line
I
with
love
you
it
guys.
because I grew up in the church singing. So if Carol come up with any spiritual song, I
Know
know the
it.
songs.
Yep, yep, yep.
Because it's not too many songs that I don't know. We sing spiritual too. I love the one we come by this far by faith, and I used to sing that when I was in the choir. We have an anniversary. That's what we would walk in on. We come this far by faith. But I enjoy the songs that Carol gives us to sing in the choir, and I want to continue to.
All genres of
Yeah.
music,
Yes.
country, western,
Everything.
Yes.
but they're all inspirational.
Yeah.
Nothing
Fun.
Right.
Nothing out of sorts, nasty
Okay,
and,
okay.
and vulgar. But everything is clean
Yeah.
and it's inspiring.
Yes.
We want to sing songs that inspire people.
That's true.
So,
Or make people remember.
or right,
Or make
go
people
back in
remember.
the
Yeah,
day,
yeah, yeah,
remember
yeah,
the
yeah, yeah,
60s,
yeah, yeah.
70s, 80s. We're right there. Motown.
Yeah.
Okay.
All of those.
The hardest time I've had is with hip hop. I'm trying to learn to get into listening to it, but that's been the
rock and roll,
hardest. Okay, I know because that was our era. I
Yeah.
just
Rock
say
and
we
roll.
were baby boomers. We came out of that era
Yeah.
of rock and roll and gospels
Yes.
and all that other stuff. But
Communication.
yeah, so when I hear hip hop, I'm going, but I'm watching how they integrate that into music that I like and old music. So I'm trying to understand that. My mom had us into country western. She loved country western music. So I know a lot of that, I know a lot of that. And I can't sing with a choir or group because I just get carried away and just do what I feel like doing. So
You were in Carol's group, you'll deal with it.
she knows
She knows how to structure well.
yeah, well, see, I can't follow structure. That's
Sure you
part of
would.
my problem.
But Carol, oh, yes, you would.
No.
Yeah,
I
you
just
would.
get.
And you'll have fun
Trust
too.
me.
I'll have fun, and you all will be telling me to sit down because I get
So
carried
what?
away.
That's
Okay.
okay.
And guess
No.
what? And you'll sit down and you'll stand back up.
No,
again.
that's exactly
and
what
then
I
I'll
would
say,
do.
everybody stand up.
People communicate. I like
great.
communication, and I'm the communication secretary. I love calling people
Okay.
on the phone. If I don't get them, I'm disappointed. But then it's like, I thought of this the other day. I like to see my friends because I want to hear what they're going to say. But when I call on the phone, I can talk to them. If I don't, I'm so disappointed. But then I can hear people sing because we've got some fabulous singers.
Yes.
And Carol's pretty fabulous
Yes.
herself. She sings great. So I love when she
Yes.
does backup.
Yes.
And I've done backup for her.
Okay.
So tomorrow, I'm a little anxious, and
Okay.
because Parker's a wonderful place.
I know we do
I've been there.
taekwondo there.
Yeah, I've
we
been
do
in-
we do taekwondo programs there
A long
at
time ago, I
Parker.
was on the advisory commission. We used to have lunch.
At Parker.
Yes.
And let me stop.
Lunches
I'm
are
not
good
talking
there.
about Parker.
Oh, you're
I
right,
don't want to
you're right.
advertise Parker.
No.
Makes me
But-
think I'm old.
No, a lot of people don't come to the senior center because they don't want to be old. They don't want to be with the old people. Old. I feel like 17 when I go there because I used to go to different things at 17 and meet a
When
lot of
people
people.
ask me what do I do during the week, I say I go and keep the old people company.
Let me say this about us seniors. We
Right.
are seasoned, cultivated,
Yep.
seasoned and cultivate, and mature.
Yep.
Okay, those are all good qualities that we hold, and we got to think that way.
We do.
That's true.
We are the salt of the
That's
earth.
right.
Yes.
That's
We are
right.
the preservatives
That's right.
here.
See what I mean
Hello.
about her?
That's
How great
right.
she is?
That's right. You know, so young people particularly, you know, because some people want to be, that's the term I want to use it, I want to be respectful, love being old.
Young people.
I've met some people who love being old. I don't know why. Okay, and I try to just stay away from them. I don't want them to make me old or make me feel that I can't do something. And that's really what I think many seniors think. Is because I get to a certain age, there are things I cannot do. And that's the wonderful thing about this center, is that they get to see people doing all kinds of things, okay? Particularly when people are out singing, when they're out dancing. Oh my goodness.
I think it's a blessing to live to be the age that you are.
Yeah.
Because so many people have not lived to see 50. And
Tell
when
me
I tell
about it.
people how old I am, they say, "Oh no, you are nowhere near that age." And they, I mean, I go around different places and I'm talking, and they'll ask me my age. They say, "No, we will at least put you at least maybe 75."
Okay.
I said, "No, I'm more than that."
See?
They say, "You're older than 75." So I'm older than 75. They say, "Oh no." I mean, different nationality tells me this. But I say, I thank God, because maybe in February coming up, 2 more years, I'll be 80 years old.
See?
And I thank God that I've seen the age that I am, because so many people didn't
That's
live
right.
to see it.
You're
and didn't have
absolutely
the
right.
health. You know, they didn't have the health or anything. You know what I'm saying? I just thank God for myself, because I went through a ordeal. I got vertigo. And I went to get an MRI, and the doctor found that I had water on my brain. At that time, they put me in a wheelchair. I had to do wheelchair. I came from the wheelchair, and from there, I did cane. And like now, when I go to even the Dunkin' Donut that I go to right now, I can go in there sometime, and they give me a treat. They said, "What happened?" I just point up to the sky. I didn't want to go up and try to start preaching, telling them what happened. I said, God did it. They said, "You walked like you never been in a wheelchair. You had cane and you couldn't." And it's just a testimony for me, because they even, right now, the doctor, I have a shank in my head. I have a shank.
A shank?
A shank.
Interesting.
And every year in March, I have to go back to my neurologist doctor. I've been going to him since 2017. And each time I go back, they said, "Come back, we'll see you next year in March." I went back this year in 23, and he says, "Janice, you're doing great. You haven't made no appointment to come in." He said, "I'll see you in 25. So God,
Janice, you're giving me a great idea for another Women Talk.
Yeah.
About how long we have managed to hang in there with all the things that we do. But ladies, I can't believe we're out of time already. I know. We have so much to say. But I'd like to thank each one of you, you know, for just being here and for sharing your willingness to share. And I want to thank our viewers for the time that they've taken to watch this. And I want to give a special shout out to the PCTV crew, because boy, do they have patience, particularly with me. Okay, and I thank them very much. But if you have a topic or wish to participate as a guest, give me a call at 848-264-6735 or send me a text at colesj7@gmail.com. And remember, Women Talk. We talk about everything, anything, anytime, and anywhere. Thank you, ladies, so much.
Thank you.